The controversial MP for Broxtowe, who has routinely criticised the government's handling of Brexit negotiations with the European Union, was discussing the Labour Party's softening stance on Brexit on ITV's Good Morning Britain when she made her remarks. She had earlier claimed that Brexit had thrown Britain into a crisis that was of a proportion and scale we've never seen before. Host Piers Morgan replied, "I don't think we're at a crisis point yet, but we could quickly tip into a crisis." Mrs. Soubry pressed on, insisting, "We have a cabinet that cannot decide." In the face of that, the Prime Minister has decided to bring back this EU withdrawal bill next week. ITV Anna Soubry berated Theresa May for pushing through key Brexit votes without unifying her cabinet. She actually can only say what she doesn't want, but she can't say to members of Parliament what she does want. Anna Soubry, she actually can only say what she doesn't want, but she can't say to members of The crunch session will determine whether the Prime Minister will be able to force through her version of Brexit despite holding a working majority of just 13. MPs will debate motions on continued membership of the customs union after Brexit, a meaningful vote in Parliament on the terms of the final deal, and Northern Ireland border arrangements, among other key issues. On Tuesday night, Labour announced a dramatic shift in its stance on Brexit after the leadership decided to back a new amendment to the EU withdrawal bill, which demands full access to the EU single market after the UK leaves the EU. The decision sparked fury from pro-EU Blairettes, who believe that the party's support of a Lord's amendment to keep the UK in the EU, the so-called Norway option, which would have kept free movement, could have allowed it to pass. Progress slammed the move as a wrecking amendment, claiming it would all but kill off any possibility of assembling a cross-party coalition to defeat the government in a vote on the issue. Prime Minister Theresa May has arranged a mammoth 12-hour showdown on June 14 in which MPs will vote on 15 Lords' amendments to the Brexit bill. The crunch session will determine whether the Prime Minister will be able to force through her version of Brexit despite holding a working majority of just 13.